one.
Camera, you guys start.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bobcat TV. My name is Caden Obrnovich, and I'm here with...
Damian Cooper, your color commentator.
That's right, and I'm going to be your play-by-play tonight for this spicy matchup we have here tonight. The Cienega Bobcats 0-1 and the Paradise Valley Trojans also starting off at 0-1. Very, very, very big matchup tonight. First home opener for the Bobcats. And Damian, why don't you tell me a little bit what you're expecting tonight?
Man, both of these teams coming off of very big losses, 40 points plus each loss. And, you know, when that happens, you get put in a pretty dark place, you know. You want to come back from that. You want to get hungry. You want to come back for blood, you know. This is fired up in all of these young players tonight, and they are ready.
That's right. I mean, there's a lot of energy. We talked to the coaches pregame. For Cienega, we talked to one of the lineman coaches, I believe. I didn't get his name, but he was telling me that the main thing that they need to focus on this week is tackling. Apparently last week in that big loss, a lot of the tackles that they missed led to big touchdowns and points put up on the board, you know? So that's definitely something that you'll expect from Cienega tonight. And we will be right back for the national anthem. Stay tuned. And hello, folks. We are back. Shout out to our amazing Cienega High School band for that great performance, and our color guard, of course. And we are ready for a juicy matchup, picking up where we left off. We also talked to the Paradise Valley head coach, Greg Davis, who has been coaching since 2014, having about 4 playoff appearances under his belt, and, you know, a pretty experienced coach himself. Paradise Valley is looking a little underhanded, as Greg Davis said when we talked to him. Not that many players, and you know what? They're just expecting to improve each and every game, get better each and every game, and that's, you know, that's a good goal. You can't hate on that. Argraves, head coach for Cienega, lots of energy here from, tonight from the Cats.
Yeah, these players are definitely fired up. As we got our captains up there, we got Everett Wearer, Ari Dubin, Manny Morales. up there ready to shake hands and get this thing started.
That's right. Student section not looking all that packed out tonight. Pretty unusual for a Cienega High School home opener. But we do have some fans over in that Paradise Valley section. A long drive, 2 hours and however many minutes for a 2-hour football game. And we are going to send it down to Cheyenne right now. And we are back. Thank you, Cheyenne. It looks like the mic actually cut out. Don't worry, guys. We'll get her back in a little bit. But in the meantime, we are about to kick off the first home opener of the 2023-24 season for the Cienega Bobcats.
Yeah, these players are fired up, ready, huddling right now. This looks like the kickoff, or not very sure.
Looks like we have a little dilemma with Paradise Valley. The reason they are so short-handed, apparently, their quarterback one is out due to transfer rules. Can't play for 4 weeks, is it?
Yeah, about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, or the transfer rule.
Right,
Here.
so that rule makes him, uneligible to play in, the first 4 or 5 weeks. So that's definitely going to hurt this team tonight. They have a wide receiver, a sophomore wide receiver, stepping up to play QB. Sorry, he's not a sophomore. Senior wide receiver, 6 foot, 185, Peter Milosavljevic. And, wide receiver to quarterback, polar opposite positions. So here's the kickoff. And it's off. Caleb Simmons with the reception. Running it up the field. Found a gap.
Oh.
Cienega struggling to tackle. Caden Billings there on the tackle.
Man, he had a big gap right there. That could have been bad for Cienega.
35-yard return there. Nice little return for Quincy Wright. Manny Morales and Evan Weber actually scored the only points that was put up on the board for Cienega last week.
Yeah, last year they had a great bond. This bond between them is just really going to show out this season. They're ready.
They are ready. Last game, first touchdown scored. I think it was just a 10-yard little throw from Evan to Manny, and that put up points on the board, and that's what they need tonight. Looking to see that connection thrive a lot. Oh, ball's out, ball's loose. Cienega on it, Ethan. And Paradise Valley is going to recover the ball. Nice. That was a crazy snap over their head. And right now, that was minus 15 yards, but we're going to send it down to Cheyenne right now.
Good evening, everyone. It is a rainy day here at Cienega High School. And after a wild road trip, our Bobcats are back home and ready to show what they've got. Last Friday, Cienega played against Desert Ridge and lost 8-49. Quarterback Weber threw his first touchdown pass of the season to Manny Morales. Some key players to look out for tonight is number 17, James Kadrina. Kadrina is a wide receiver and has 2 college offers in Beloit and Simpson. Our Bobcats have been working hard for tonight with head coach Argives and are ready to show Paradise Valley what they've got. They hope that their hard work leads them to a victory tonight. Back to you.
Third down Cienega here, playing up on the press. Thank you, Cheyenne, for that. Almost got loose. Great tackle there, wrapped it up.
Manny Morales right there, kept in there, hang in there on that tackle. Great job by him.
And like we said before, big losses last week. Comeback game for both teams, both being down by 40-plus points last week at the end of the game. Like you said, that's got to hurt the morale, everything of the team. So both teams are out for blood tonight, and we're just going to see who wants it more. Cienega's defense, though, is just, I would say, stacked. That's the word I'm going to use tonight. And
Yes.
the punt.
Yeah, speaking of hungry, man, they already stopped them right here. Huge 4th down.
And there's a gap open for Ari Dubin. Up the sideline, gets a little juke in and out of bounds at about the 32.
Ari Dubin's got some great speed.
Great field positioning to start off the first drive of the first home game for the Cienega Bobcats. Now, what are you expecting from the offense here tonight, Damian?
I'm expecting a lot of, I'm expecting a very high performance. They are very hungry. They want to score a lot of points, especially after being scored on over and over last week.
Right, so I heard from Evan Weber personally this morning. I talked to him, and he was telling me that the offense is not going to be that run hungry. They're going to be more passing, and Evan is going to get some scrambles. It looks like the first play was a run, though. So there's Jimmy McCormick, starting running back there, number 5, with a good little 3-yard run. Evan Weber coming off 3 interceptions last game. Like you said, this is got to be a bounce-back game for him. He can't be throwing up the ball like that. Of course, that defense that you play at Desert Ridge is just, that's a really tough defense to play against. Pressure all in your face. You just got to throw it up sometimes. But
yeah,
it looks like Evan rolls out, has a pass. James Kendrina with the catch. Throws one off of him. There's a flag down on the field, though. James Kendrina going to get that to about the 7 or 8.
Man, James Katrina showing off his very good skills, breaking very many tackles on that play right there.
James Kendrina, speed, strength, agility, he has it all. Slot wide receiver, but also a DB/linebacker hybrid. He plays star position. That was a 15-yard gain there. Evan to a little check down pass to James Kendrina. Great player.
Looks like it's being called back currently.
It is, and the call is holding on offense. Second and 17 now. So all of that for James. Though he's hungry and he'd do it again.
Yeah, as you said a second ago, Evan Weber, man, I think you need a start like that. You need a bad performance to start off with in order to fire that up inside of you. I think he's going to come back and he's going to perform well.
That's right. The second that Cienega lost last week, their minds were right on the next week. Smooth little pass there. Sean Cadena with the catch. Gets up the field. He is speedy.
Jimmy McCormick on the catch right there.
Taking the snaps for Siena this evening, Evan Weber complete to number 5, Jimmy.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Jimmy McCormick there. And like we were talking about earlier, Paradise Valley with their quarterback out, Charlie Levinas, junior, 6'2", about 170 pounds, out for 4 to 5 weeks due to transfer rules. That's tough on a team. Quarterback is really the leader, and even on defense, you need your quarterback to come out there and play after you play good defense. So
yeah,
it's
crowd
just
fired up right now.
There they are. It is 3rd and 8 for the Bobcats here. Ari Dubin lined up, bottom of your screen. Evan Weber passes it. Jimmy McCormick. Oh, stayed up almost. Oh, went back down. Looks like he was down there before the ball got popped out. And would you look at that? 80, Peter Milosavljevic is the quarterback, but he just made the tackle. I mean, he's playing both ways. Receiver, DB, quarterback, he's everywhere tonight.
That is very impressive, especially, not expecting you're going to be playing all those positions, being thrown into that position. Yeah, that's very impressive from that young man.
Most definitely. This team has to give it all they have. Paradise Valley very, very low on players, according to Greg Davis here, the head coach for the Trojans. Evan Weber scrambling out of the pocket, sees, just had Ari Dubin on that little corner route there at about the 5 and just missed him. That's going to bring up 4th and 8, and it looks like a field goal attempt is going to occur here.
That was a turnover right there.
Oh, was it?
On downs.
That's turnover on downs, and our Cienega defense is coming out here.
Seems like they're ready to make another stop here tonight. Here we go. We got quarterback number 80 trying on the field. Very, very big guy. I
Yes.
think he weighs about
185, 6-foot senior Peter Milosavljevic
ready to take the snap.
in shotgun. Hands it off to his running back. And that is going to be Quincy Wright, the running back senior, 5'10", 160. And to talk about Greg Davis again, the guy has been coaching this team for about 8 years, and he's made it to the playoffs 4 of those 8 years, 50% playoff appearances. I wouldn't say that can't be that bad. And there is a player down in the field, and it looks like that is Quincy Wright. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. That is... Can't tell right now, but there definitely is an injured player. Hopefully he's all right there. It looks like maybe his leg or ankle. He does look to be in some pain, though. Tonight, like you were saying, though, a beautiful night. Clouds coming over, the sun just set. I mean, you can still see it in the distance a little bit. It's a very, very nice view here. Probably about 78 degrees, very nice. Almost hoodie weather, you know? Feels good out.
Yeah, hitting fall soon, you know. This is great football weather. You know, you got a little gust in the wind, you know. This is great football weather. It really makes these players want to play tonight.
Right, and we have our amazing cheerleaders and spirit line all here tonight as well. Shout out to them. And we also have our amazing band, like I mentioned earlier, who did the national anthem. We have all types of people showing up to the game, and now it looks to be a little bit more packed than it was even earlier. So our student section is filling up a little bit. Lots and lots of parents here tonight. Snack line looking to be a little bit long, and I'm hungry myself.
Yeah, Cienega football is such a big thing out here in Vail. One of the biggest things out here. You know, everybody wants to come out here and support their, you know, their school.
Right. And who doesn't love a Friday night football game? Going into Labor Day weekend, I mean, 3-day weekend, have Monday off, have a good little Friday night football game for these Cats. Go home with a win here. That really, really, really helped the Cats out here going 1-1 instead of starting off 0-2. 0-2 into a season is just going to be tough to come back from. Those 2 losses starting off your season is really going to hurt your morale, your look as a team, you know, all of that stuff.
Yeah, especially after missing the playoffs that last year.
Right.
I mean, they need to come back from that. I'm pretty sure that's not really heard of in Cienega.
Right.
You know, they really need to come back from that. Sitting on the injury was Bowen Meyer. Looks tough. He needs his teammates to support him out off the field.
But he is walking, so it looks like nothing's broken, but maybe sprained, bruised badly, but hopefully Bowen is all right there. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left here. 2nd and 5. Cats on defense. And it looks like Peter is going to be taking it in shotgun. Manny Morales, Ethan Billings, and I believe James Kadrina out in coverage.
Seem to be too high currently.
Good little run there. Great stop from number 52.
Matt Fybush.
Matt Fybush, the junior, stopping it to only a 4-yard gain there. That was great work.
Yeah, you know, he's a very big body, you know. You need that big body in order to make good tackles like that.
Right, and that Quincy Wright there looks quick. I feel like if you give him room to run, he's going to, you know, leave you in the dust there. He looks fast. Pass complete. Number 1, Alante Fleming with the catch.
And that's going to move the chains currently.
Now 1st and 10 on the 34. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first quarter of the first home game for the Cienega Bobcats. It's great to be back for Bobcat TV. You know, there's nothing better than a Friday night light game wherever you are, Phoenix, you know, Vail, Tucson, wherever you are in the world. Nothing better than a Friday night light game. And there's a flag on the field. Looks like a false start. Offense. It's going to take him back 5 yards there, make it 1st and 15. On about the 32.
You know, Lions got to watch the ball in order to avoid mistakes like that. Oh, happened again.
They caught him off guard. Now,
Zion King, the one who jumped right there.
and Zion King is very, very formidable. He's made a lot of progress in the last couple of years here. Now at D-edge, is it?
Yeah, I believe he is.
Playing D-edge and got him off sides there. Now going to bring it back to 1st and 10, practically offsetting penalties.
Seemed to be in a shotgun, 2x2.
Ball snapped. Ball given to Quincy Wright. Tackled there by a swarm of cats.
Yeah, as we said earlier, you know, we have a wide receiver transitioning the quarterback, you know, and he's showing his speed right there, showing that he has that speed and he has that wide receiver build, really.
Yeah, that was a 1-yard gain there, but stopped quickly from the cats, a bunch of cats. It wasn't just one. So we have, like you said, Peter Milosavljevic. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. That's a hard one there. And Quincy Wright really being the stars of this offense so far. Ball pass, number 1, Eliante Flemings. Great catch there. Got the tiptoes in, and I believe that might bring him to a first down. That does move the chains.
Yeah, here on this drive, you know, started out a little rough, but here on this drive, you know, it seems Paradise Valley, you know, they're moving the chains about 3 times now.
1st and 10 now for Paradise Valley Trojans. Ari Dubin lined up here. Little screen, kind of a little swing pass, and James Kendrina getting shook up a little bit there with the Quincy Wright speed. I mean, that man is quick. Like I said, give him too much wiggle room and he will make you regret it.
Yeah, he is a very good elusive back.
Ari Dubin there on the tackle. 2nd and 3rd now for the Trojans.
You know, he is a very light back, sitting at 160, but, you know, he makes up for that with this crazy speed.
That's right, senior 5'10", 160. 5'10", 160, yeah, you got to be quick with that build. And a QB draw here. Gets out, there's a couple flags, I believe it's holding. Holding, offense, yep. That's going to take him back about 5. It's going to make it 3rd and 8 or 2nd and 8. It is a little windy tonight. Hair's getting all over the place.
Yeah, it's got to feel nice for those players out there, though.
Now, usually in the past 2 years with Bobcat TV, I've seen Cienega games. The student section is almost always standing up, and right now, everybody in the student section is almost sitting down. I mean, this is unusual for the Bobcat student section.
Yeah, they need to fire
Back
him
in
up
the
tonight.
shotgun. Gets a little pass down to Quincy Wright. Great tackle there. Gonna bring it down.
Liam Moore there on the tackle, showing off his great strength right there.
And he looks like Liam Moore accidentally hit Quincy Wright a little bit hard.
Quincy Wright down on the field. That's going to be a tough loss for them if he can't get back up.
Hopefully he's all right there. We have our medical assistants coming out, Miss Joe, and a couple of coaches and medical staff from our Paradise Valley as well. And he's actually down, and he looks quite bad, so hopefully he's all right there. Helmet taken off.
Yeah, man, Quincy Wright, their starting running back.
Right, who's already had lots of impact in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, when he tackled him, it seemed like maybe his feet went the wrong way or something like that. His ankles seemed to be turning different directions.
Yeah, hopefully he gets up soon here, and hopefully he's all right. But the score stands at 0-0. It's early, though, first quarter. The smell of popcorn is in the air. People from other schools here. I see people from Micah Mountain. I see people from Saguaro, Tucson High, and obviously, of course, our Bobcat students and families.
Yeah, as I said earlier, Vail football, very big thing here.
Still down is Quincy Wright.
Man, a little tough little start for Paradise Valley. Already short-handed, as said earlier by their head coach, Greg Davis. This is very tough for them.
Yeah, cheerleaders here taking a knee for the injured player. And so is the rest of our Bobcat squad. And it looks like they are attending to him, but it is not looking up right now. Hopefully he's all right.
Man, second game of the season, you would not hope to go out that early.
Right, especially as a starting running back, and it looks to be the star of his team right now with about 3 receptions and a bunch of yards running. He looks like a tough, strong back, very quick, agile.
Yeah, senior too.
Yeah, senior,
Having
you
to lead
can't.
his team around him. Yeah, this is not looking too good when they're on the ground this long.
Now tonight, another thing I did want to mention here, both teams, again, coming off a big loss. We knew that. I mean, player cards? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We were just seeing what we're getting here. Alrighty, so personally this season I'm expecting to see Evan Weber, Sean Cadena, Jimmy McCormick for sure, and Manny Morales, Ari Dubin, and James Kendrina all come out and play hard. We have Evan Weber here, a great 6'1" quarterback, can throw it on the dime, senior, 185. He's a quarterback, and you know what? He can actually punt that ball pretty well. I saw him doing it in pregame. We have Manny Morales, number 10, who is a wide receiver. He's about 6'2". He is a senior as well. He's 180, wide receiver, and he also can play the corner position absolutely outstandishly. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's very big and physical too.
We have number 13, Ari Dubin, our wide receiver, and probably the quickest kid on that team. He also plays DB, about 5'10", 165, great senior player. And it looks like our running back, or not our running back, the Paradise Valley running back, Quincy Wright, is getting carded if he doesn't get up here soon. Hopefully he's all right. Paradise Valley, 5A Central Valley Division, 0-1 so far in the season. Like I said, both teams lost by 40-plus points. Both teams have to come out for revenge tonight no matter what. And sometimes the worst thing about football is the injuries that come out, you know, with these hits. It just is terrible. And going back to the players for our Cienega Bobcat team that are just outstanding, number 6, Sean Cadena, our wide receiver, also a DB, about 5'9", 155, but that man is quick. He can get out of there. He's really shifty, very, very much a leader. In practices, he leads the team. In anything, he'll lead. He's not scared to step up and lead. We have number 5, Jimmy McCormick, our running back and linebacker, a senior, 5'11", maybe 6 foot. That boy is a pretty tall man, about 186, and it looks like
he stood up, but he has something on his leg. Looks like a little cast or something.
Yeah, an air cast on his leg. Quincy Wright stands up, and we get a little ovation here from our fans and our Bobcat players.
Yeah, that's tough. Looks like we're not going to see him for the rest of this game.
And up are the Trojans as well. Yeah, sadly, we will not see him for the rest of this game. Great start for him, though. I mean, there's nothing really you could do about that. He's done great so far this game. Even though, I mean, we're about 10 minutes in almost, and that man has had an amazing impact so far.
Number 22, Jaden James coming in for him, 5'9", 165. Maybe the same build as Quincy Wright as well. Let's see how he performs coming to filling in his shoes.
And the defense that's been played today so far, it looks like Cienega's been sitting in a man zone, kind of a cover two deep.
Yeah, too high. They were starting to press a little bit. I think they're very confident in their corners. I mean, they got really good speed at Ari Dubin on the outside, Manny Morales as well.
That's right. I completely agree with that there. I was telling you pregame, our wide receivers and DBs have speed. That is something that, you know, we train a lot on in practice here. I know that they do wind sprints for days, it seems. Huh? I mean, they just have outstanding conditioning and amazing speed when it comes to our skill players.
For sure.
Peter back.
Pressing here.
Peter back in cover, or sorry, Peter back in shotgun with Jaden James, like you said, 5'9" running back. Ball complete to Alante Fleming, second reception of the game.
Paradise Valley, very similar to our team. You know, their players may not be as big on the outside, but man, they are very fast and physical.
Yeah, completely agree with that there. They do seem like a very speedy team. 6-yard gain there. Bobcat Nation fired up, ready to play some defense. Or sorry, some offense. And the ball out of bounds. About the 30 almost. Yep, they're gonna place them at the 30.
I don't think Alante Fleming was supposed to punt that. Huh.
Does look like some confusion over there with Paradise Valley. Ari Dubin coming out.
Your trots down the offense for Cienega.
Evan Weber with Jimmy McCormick right behind him. Single back. Pitch. And play was stopped. False start. Offense. Cienega gonna move back about 5 yards for that one. 1st and 15 now on their own 29. Evan Weber is so mobile. I mean, if we're talking about quarterbacks that can scramble, run, comparisons like that, I feel like he's more of a Josh Allen type of guy. I mean, he can get out of there, but he isn't too fast. But look at that scramble, and he's just eaten up by that Paradise Valley defense. It's almost like they expected it. And there's a little bit of a fight on the field.
Oh, helmet comes off. Flag's flying in the air.
And it looks like number 75 here, Ethan Breland, defensive lineman here for Paradise Valley, getting taken out here because it looks like he maybe put in an extra shove there.
As said earlier, both of these teams are very hungry, showing right here very big aggression. I mean, when you're this hungry, you know, you get very mad, you get very hungry, you know, you want to show out.
Yeah, I completely agree there. I mean, of course, Cienega has got to protect Evan Weber there. He got hit pretty hard, but that extra push there from Breland just not okay with that offensive line of Cienega. So, you know, the offensive line stood up there for Evan Weber, and it happens, you know. Like you said, it's heated. It's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, high school football, most important time to, you know, just show out.
Right, you want to get those college offers. You want to be able to showcase your skills to your whole high school, you know, be the guy walking around. Hey, I'm fast. Hey, I can catch the ball. Hey, I can throw the ball, you know, stuff like that. So it looks like Cienega is actually going to be the ones charged with the penalty, unnecessary roughness, or it looks like.
Yeah, it seems like unnecessary roughness. This is going to bring him back.
Now 2nd and 30.
Hey, they've been in tougher positions before.
They have, for sure. Let's see what the Cats can do here. 2nd Second down and 30 at the 8-yard line of their own.
Parker Schagel on the outside.
Ball is taken by Jimmy McCormick and eaten up. That run defense for Paradise Valley is looking like no joke today so far.
Yeah, if Cienega wants to fix these run problems, man, they have to fix something up on that O-line. Looking a little rough here.
That's right. It looks like most of the runs that Jimmy McCormick has been fed are to the outside, maybe a little inside zone, but mostly to the outside, you know. So maybe try switching it up, going to the inside, play maybe a gut run up the middle. But here, there's definitely not a run happening. It's 3rd and 40, and Evan Weber has to pass the ball. I'm looking for a deep bomb down the sideline. Ari Dubin or Manny Morales possibly getting the ball.
Yeah.
Motion. Sean Cadena actually got the ball. Or Jimmy McCormick, sorry. Got the ball, and that's about a not enough yard gain, maybe 10. And it looks like Quincy Wright is getting picked up here by the ambulance. Maybe a broken foot, possibly something fractured. Definitely his leg, though. And hopefully he's all right. That ambulance is here now with the cart. Prayers up to him. As Evan Weber is here ready to punt the ball.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. He's a very good punter as well as a quarterback. Use that leg and that arm.
Oh, bad snap and a safety.
That is not a good start.
Whoever just snapped that ball. 51 there. Andrew DeFore, accidental long snap, and it was a little bit too long. And that is going to end up in a safety there because it went in, to the back of the end zone. Evan Weber not tall enough to catch that one. And it looks like the first points on the board is a safety due to a missed long snap. That is not good for Cienega. Now they have to punt the ball.
Wow, that is not a great start. A little tough in both directions. Looked a little short-handed, but man, that is not a good start to have. So we can pick that up.
And Evan Weber here about to punt the ball again. This one, he doesn't have to worry about catching. 57 seconds left here in this first quarter. Been pretty quiet on the scoreboard until that safety there. Great leg.
Fleming.
Fleming here on the return. And the fan section here are very, very upset. It looks like number 83 for the Cats, Malcolm Egnew, got pushed there in the back. That was a 23-yard return, and Egnew looking for a clip, but did not get it.
Yeah, Alante Fleming, I've seen him all over the field tonight, special teams, defense, and looks like their slot receiver, man. He's really good. He's really fast.
He is quick.
And he's only a junior, too, leading this team as a young.
Quarterback draw here. Gets maybe about 2 to 3 yards. Two-yard gain there. Looks like that has been the game plan in this first quarter so far for Paradise Valley. Just lots of quarterback scrambles, quick little drop-offs, no deep bombs yet. Or, well, there was one try, but,
yeah.
You know, he's a wide receiver, so you can't expect him to throw the ball that well. And that's a great little pass there. Like I said, a check down, but that one to number 5, Keegan Burns, sorry about that.
Matt
Senior.
Fibush on that tackle right there.
Fibush is absolutely great at what he does on defense for sure. And Keegan Burns, DB, but also plays wide receiver evidently. A senior, 5'9", 160, nice little build. That was an 8-yard gain there from him. And usually you need a lot of chemistry between your quarterback and wide receivers, but I mean, you have a wide receiver throwing to other wide receivers, so I mean, it looks like they have enough chemistry already. Wide receivers, buddies with wide receivers, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of players out there that feel like they have it in them. They think they can lead a football team. They think they can be a quarterback. Maybe this is all he's wanted. Maybe this is his final chance to shine, you know?
Yeah.
And he's always wanted to do this, you know? He could show out his arm, and he could show out his good speed as well.
We have Alyssa Figueroa, Abigail Arnold, McKinsey Trevino, Kendra,
And we are talking about our cheer here.
Layla Alvarenga, Amaya Barute, Alina Flowers, Carly Sandoval,
Shout out to them. They are absolutely outstanding at what they do.
Kaylee Spears,
And we appreciate them because, you know, the trips that the football team takes, they take.
Aubrey Horn,
Yeah,
Tonya Ortiz,
they would hate to have to travel 2 hours and, you know, lose.
Sutton, Riley Lucas, and Cathys, Alyssa Ponte, and Ruby
Our cheerleaders.
Carmelo.
Cheerleaders jumping up in the air, trying to hype this team up. They need it after such a little rough start for them.
Yeah, it has been slightly bumpy here for the Bobcats. However, it's so early. Second quarter just starting up here. 2-0. Bobcats going to be on defense.
Yeah, here we go. Spotting the ball at about 43.
That's right. They are only about 23 yards away from that red zone, which nobody has been in today. I mean, actually, maybe the Cats for a brief moment there, but in the shotgun, getting pressured. Oh, breaks a sack, breaks 2 more tackles, and gets down, and actually ends up at maybe the line of scrimmage again. And like the lineman coach said earlier when we were talking to him, the one thing that they really, really struggled on was tackling, wrapping up, tackling, and bringing them, pushing them backwards, all of that stuff. And he said that they need to execute that if they want to win tonight. That's something that they need to do different tonight if they actually want to come home with a win. And just by the look of that, it looks like the Cats really need to lock in on these tackles. You can't just be, you know, letting them slip through your fingers five different times, you know?
Yeah, that is a very important thing to fix, and looks like they're kind of working on it, and they're doing well tonight.
A little option there after a fake.
Yeah, another thing they're doing well is they're getting all their players on that ball. You know, if they want to get them down, they need all those players to go and rally up on them.
That's
and
right.
They're doing a good job tonight. In order to help this offense that's struggling tonight, man, they need to do good on defense, you know, set them up perfectly.
That's right. Now, Cienega holding them down to a 3rd and 4 here. This is a big down for Cienega to get back in this game. Only down by 2, of course, but this definitely matters. Quick little throw there, and that's Fleming again with the catch, taking 3 defenders with him.
Wow.
And it looks like the Bobcats are almost trying to strip it. Every time I see a Trojan go down, I see one of the Bobcats players' arms just try and rip that ball out. And, you know, that's one of the things you have to be able to do as a wide receiver, running back, especially quarterback when you're in that pocket and you're getting rushed. Hold on to that ball. You cannot let that go. So, great job there from Fleming holding on to that ball.
Yeah, these Bobcats tonight looking very fierce, man. They just want to get themselves in there. They want to make them fumble. They want to do anything they can to win this football game and also to set up their offense.
That's right. They haven't really had the chance to do so. I mean, maybe once, but that resulted in a punt, and then the second time was a safety due to that missed snap.
Looks like they're in a 2-by-2 look, shotgun. They've been running that formation almost all night. Motioning the running back.
Flag here. Looks like a false start.
Yeah, running back taking over him, Jaden James. Almost like the same build as Quincy Wright. Maybe he can fill in his shoes the same exact way he did earlier tonight.
That's going to be a hard role to fill. Quincy Wright just absolutely had just speed. Just pure speed and athleticism. That's a lot of things. That's a lot that people work for. People work for that a lot, and you know, some people it just comes naturally to. And it looks like Quincy Wright it just comes naturally to him. So filling those shoes is going to be a hard one, but maybe, just maybe, Jaden James can get through here. But a rush here and didn't wrap up. Oh, there he did. Agnew with the tackle with some other Cats. Number 20. number 60, Elijah Elsis, the senior, about 6'1" or 2. He is a powerhouse. Elijah, I mean, he's a hard-working, great D-lineman. I'm pretty sure he also played O-line for a little bit, but it looks like he's found his home at D-line, and he just got that tackle there.
Yeah, this Bobcat D-line, very tall, very strong. Manuel Gringo, he just a second ago made a very good tackle. He's 6'2", 215. He's doing a great job right now. Crowd very fired up.
Ball picked off.
Picked off.
And that's LD
LaDainian
going.
Moore.
LaDainian Moore got a blocker, tackled down at the 45. Great interception, jumped up there, got a little acrobat in him, and now the team is fired up as well as the stands. That was what they needed to change the momentum.
Wow. LaDainian Moore, great job reading that quarterback right there.
A 45-yard interception there, stopping the drive.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys play Madden, but that was a little ball hawk action right
That
there.
was a little ball hawk action. That was crazy. Great interception there, showing off his vertical, his awareness, all types of stuff, and his hands, of course.
Very heavy guy, too. 205, 5'11".
Agnew, and now Ari, actually to McCormick, trucks somebody over and taking 2 more with him. Going to get down to about the 40, and that looks to be about a 15 to 20-yard gain. 15 yards it is. 8 minutes left here in that second quarter, and the Bobcats are fired up. First down, Cienega. Jimmy McCormick again, a senior, 5'11" to 6 foot, and he is strong. He is a powerhouse, and he's quick too. You know, he has a lot of elusiveness. He's kind of like a I wouldn't say Derrick Henry. I would not say Derrick Henry, but I would say something like a Dalvin Cook elusiveness or a Breece Hall.
Yeah, I would not want to have to go against him one-on-one.
And there he goes to the outside again. McCormick tripped up on some grass and brought down 34 there, hyped up Caden Becker, junior D lineman, 6 foot 175 for Paradise Valley. 1 yard gain.
Yeah, Jimmy McCormick, man, he is very scary on the field. You know, you're looking at him, he has a great build. He is, you know, he's 5'11", but, man, he looks way bigger on that field.
Right, and just a couple of years ago, or maybe 1 year ago, his brother, Richie McCormick, who now plays for a college, he was a monster, an absolute monster. And it looks like Jimmy is taking right after his brother.
Malcolm Engru on the catch right there. Very good holding on to that after that hit by Alante Fleming.
Fleming making it a 9 yard gain, but that is 3rd and 9 now after those penalties, and now just barely, 3rd and 3 after those penalties, and just getting to almost that first down marker there. Fleming playing both ways. Great tackle there from him.
Looked to be in a 2x2 with the tight end at the wing.
Pitch here. McCormick gets through and stretching for that first down. Fumbles the ball, and
32, Ryan Rodriguez caught that ball from Jimmy McCormick. Wow.
Wow. Ball fumbled, and like you said, 32, Ryan Rodriguez, the linebacker sophomore, stepping up, grabbing that fumble, and Paradise Valley going to take back not only the ball, but the momentum as the sideline looks quiet over here now for the Cats.
That is very tough. I bet he's getting, you know, a very good talking to by the coach right now. Not very happy. That is not something you can do.
And that team over there for Paradise Valley fired up, jumping on Ryan Rodriguez, letting him know, good job, great play, way to be there. 7 minutes left here remaining in this second quarter. Paradise Valley leads by 2, still quiet on the scoreboard for Cienega. Flag on the play. False start offense. Paradise Valley going to move back 5 yards. Going to make it 1st and 15 here. Bobcats looking to strike. Maybe another interception, some big tackles for losses. Like I said before, tackling, they need to focus on that wrapping up, but just not letting them get any extra yards after that. Can't let them slip through your hands like that. It's just that you're going to lose that way.
Yeah, that is not a great quality to have. But a way to fix that is get every play you can on that ball, which they have been doing quite well so far.
And it sure is windy up here. And I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty windy down there as well. And a run up the middle and takes one down with him. That is, again, Peter Milosavljevic. He's been great this game. Lots of scrambles, couple of check down passes. Racking up his stats here. Offense, defense, he's done it all. He's playing DB, quarterback, wide receiver, and he looks quick too, but not only is he quick, he's tall and he's strong.
Yeah, their original quarterback, number 6, as I said earlier, transfer rule, can't play. But I think he's doing a great job filling in his role so far.
Completely agree with you there. And back in the shotgun, another QB draw. Taking it with a couple blockers. Ethan Billings there on the big tackle with a couple more cats. And he's going to get about a 5 to 6 yard gain. 6 yard gain it is. And Manny Morales with Ethan Billings there. Great on the tackle, and it is now 3rd down for Cienega. And everybody knows what that means here as the crowd gets hype. They're expecting a stop here, and I think the Bobcats can do it. But they really got to keep a spy out for that QB draw and watch those little option passes and checkdowns. Motion, gets the ball. As Fleming again finds a little hole.
Danian Moore on that tackle. Bet he's a little upset after last drive. Jimmy McCormick fumbling after he got that pick. I bet he's a little upset. Maybe he can do something again, work up some magic.
LaDanian's brother, Travion Moore, who was a force last year. That was a 10-yard game, by the way. Who was a force last year on the D-line. I'm not sure where he is tonight. He might not be playing, but LaDanian Moore's brother, Trey, was just an absolute beast last year. And that's 22. Jaden James, and great tackle there from, like I said, Moore, LaDanian Moore. And Matt Fibush.
Elijah Ellis on that tackle. Man, he is a big guy. He could definitely pull in him with that 6'2", 215 build right there. Great job by him right there.
So what do you think the outcome is going to be after the second quarter? You think that the teams are going to come out in a different energy coming out into this third quarter?
I mean, expecting from Cienega to get very mad. I mean, offensively, I think they've just been struggling. They can't really move the ball very efficiently. They had that fumble right there after they were moving the ball very well, and that just completely set them back. They need a good, change in plans.
Completely agree with you there. 7-yard gain from Peter, and now that is 3rd down again for Cienega. They need to be able to stop him here. 3rd and 3, lined up in the shotgun again. It's Paradise Valley. It looks like they're trying to get him off guard.
Hey, got these cheerleaders throwing shirts in the crowd, hyping them all up.
And that is going to be a timeout called by Cienega. Cienega going to call a timeout here. Maybe not too comfortable in the position they were in.
Yeah, defensively, I think they're holding up very well. Got that one turnover, but the offense has to complement that defense very well, and they have not been doing a very good job on that side. Paradise Valley, I mean, they've been moving the ball pretty decently, but had some turnovers as well. I think this is a pretty hand-to-hand game. I think they found their match.
Yeah, Paradise Valley and Cienega both going head-to-head right now, and it looks like an even game, if I do say so. I think that both teams are very well matched up, and they have similar, very similar qualities, and I'm expecting a shootout here, to be honest. I'm expecting the score to be close going into the 4th quarter, and I'm expecting one team to just want it more. I'm expecting the Bobcats, according to earlier today, at the start of the game, they just seem more fired up, and I think if they bring that fire back, they could come back with a win. And now, student section 4, Cienega, up on their toes like they usually are, and the stands very much packed.
Seem to be in a different formation here.
Quarterback sneak again. Got about a yard, and it's 4th down.
About a yard, maybe inches.
Elijah Else is fired up about it.
Yeah, it's about a yard, maybe less.
And remember, if you want to be an athlete, you have to have good grades. You have to be eligible. So everybody on that field right now, everybody who has a helmet on playing is eligible and is doing good in school and is trying. So, you know, you just have to give them props for that. And that's great. And it looks like the Bobcats are going to stop them here.
What a stand.
James Kadrina
As I said earlier, this defense is very, very aggressive. They are very hungry. They want to make stops. They want to put this offense in the best position possible, and they just did it right here.
And there it was. Great stop there from Cienega. Now bringing up 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half. Weber going out to see if he can make some magic happen.
Yeah, starting out a pretty good field position as well. Sorry about that. And at about the 40. They only got about 60 yards of cover. I'm sure they can accomplish that.
Motion, Sean Cadena gets the ball here. Looking for room. Pretty shifty though, and a flag is thrown. It looks like possibly holding. Holding offense, that's right. Bobcats are gonna be brought about 10 yards back here. And that is really killing the Bobcats tonight. It seems like they gotten about 4 or 5 flags on just false starts and holding, and that's just, you know, something you have to go over in practice and something you really should not have that many errors with.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, something a lot of coaches, you know, preach their players, you know, is when they get very out of their head, you know, they lose their cool. You need to remain poised, you know, you need to keep that posture, and they have not been doing a good job. They've been very aggressive, starting fights. You know, this is not a good look for them.
that's right. Manny Morales here at the bottom of your screen. You can't really see him that well. Oh, there he is. And at the top of your screen, you have Sean Cadena with James Kadrina and the tight end there. And Manny Morales with the check down catch here. Little screen bubble play there. Gets about 5 yards. Weber to Manny. Manny Morales and Evan Weber have a very good connection. They're best friends in class and best friends on the field. They're a duo, you know. They pass the ball. They get a lot of passes to each other. That's what I meant. And I'm sure throughout the season you'll see a lot of Manny Morales x Evan Weber.
Yeah, starting out
touchdowns.
at 2nd and 13 right here. These flags are just not put in a great position at all.
Evan Weber alone here, but Jimmy McCormick with the fake, getting pressure. Evan Weber taken down here. No gain, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Absolutely blitzed by Paradise Valley. Paradise Valley has been very, very strong on the defensive end when it comes to runs. And I feel like Cienega should just air it out. You know, they should just try something different. Maybe a little max protect and just try and pass the ball.
Yeah, coaches love to test out, you know, what they can get. You know, if they catch them off guard, you know, that is a great situation for them. They can definitely do that very well.
Most definitely. And I think, I mean, when you have quick wide receivers like Sean Cadena, Manny Morales, James Kadrina, and Ari Dubin, you know, you got to throw it up sometimes. And there it is in shotgun. Has a wide open James Kadrina, and he is going to take it all the way. Like I said, air it out. And that's exactly what Evan Weber did.
James
Touchdown
Kadrina
to James Kadrina, wide open.
Wow.
First touchdown, 60-yard. All the way.
James Katrina is a very big guy, too. He has a lot of speed on him as well, and he just displayed it very well right there on that go. And he was right down the middle, wide open. That was a very perfect opportunity for him tonight.
That's right, and I talked to James Kadrina right before the game. He was saying, hey, I want that interview. I want an interview after the game. I want to talk about the game. I want to be talked about. You know, there's all types of stuff that he was talking about me before the game, and that is good. A little bit,
yeah, Zane Colson on the kick.
Good a little bit low, but he's got it. And James Kadrina there with Evan Weber, connection, 60-yard touchdown.
I think their offense is finally finding their fire right now. Good job right there.
And
I
like
think
I
they know
said,
what they can do to attack them.
Air it out. Like I said, I mean, if the run is not working and they're just getting blitzed, like every time. I just felt a little raindrop there. And that's what you do. James Kadrina with his first touchdown of the season, Evan Weber's second, and that is a great feeling.
Yeah, I think Evan Weber's mindset has really changed after last game. He went to nothing but good drives every time. You know, he hasn't been able to accomplish that very well, but he's getting off, and I think he's finding his rhythm here tonight.
Kickoff here for the Cats. Now 7-2 is the score. Bobcats lead. Minute 33 left in the second quarter, and then we go to halftime. Not a lot of action, but this second quarter has been spicing up, getting hotter and hotter, and I believe towards the end of the game, we are just going to have a shootout, like I said.
Monte Fleming out to receive this kick as well.
Great kick. Zane Colson. Fleming with it. And there's going to be a holding call there, I believe. Fleming, no room to run.
Yeah, that play got really stuffed up. Usually he's a lot more explosive. He can hit through holes. Not there.
That's great on Cienega's part. Way to stuff the hole, way to get there. Make sure that they don't get any farther than they need to be.
Exactly.
And somebody I actually was expecting to see a little bit of this season, a basketball player, his name, Isaac Sabdovnev, 6'3", 185, number 82. Haven't seen him really touch the field, but then again, this is his first year in football. He is probably the most athletic person I have ever met. The man can jump out of the room. He's quick, fast, 6'2", like I said. And I'd be surprised if later in the season he doesn't get some playing time.
Yeah, I mean, when a coach is looking for a good player, they're also looking for a good build, and he has it. He has that build, exactly.
100%. And now Paradise Valley deep in their own territory here on about the 5-yard line. Hands off. And that's, again, number 22, Jaden James.
Yeah, showing off his speed right there. Almost thought he was Quincy Wright again.
Yeah, he got out that hole. And you could see a little glimpse of that speed that he has there. Timeout here, Paradise Valley.
Timeout Cienega.
Oh, sorry, timeout Cienega. And that was Manny Morales on the tackle there.
Yeah, Paradise Valley probably get a hit in a 2-minute offense. They got almost the whole field to cover right here. I think the Cienega defense is very fired up and they're ready to make a stop right here.
I think Cienega in general is fired up. Their defense feeling good, feeling flexible. I know before the game they always stretch out a lot with Coach Sween. Debatably one of the best coaches in weight conditioning people in Arizona, no doubt. He's had many championships under his belt for weightlifting, and his weightlifters that he trains have championships and all types of stuff. So shout out to Coach Sween there.
Yeah, you want to be a better athlete, go to Sween.
That's
that
right.
Guy's going to get you set up.
He sure
perfectly.
is hardcore, but he will get you right.
Probably going to set up a very fast-paced offense right here.
Yeah, maybe a pass here.
3-by-1 look right here. I haven't seen that very much tonight.
Ball snapped. He's deep in the pocket here. Has a ball. That's picked off. Ethan Billings going to the crib here. Wide off his head. And a flag is thrown.
Looks like he got out of bounds just about a yard short, but man, what a play right there. Setting him up right before the half.
39-yard interception there, but it might be called back a little bit because of it looks like a hit from behind from a Cienega player. Ethan Billings, great interception regardless.
Yeah, I thought he was about to dive in for a second, but he just got stopped a little short.
And another injury on the field for a Paradise Valley player. These Paradise Valley players are really struggling tonight with injuries, and hopefully he's okay. Here, they are doing great tonight, taking care of the players here on this field. Without them, there could be a lot worse situations. So 1 minute left here, 7-2, Bobcats in striking territory because of Ethan Billings. And that, again, he's a wide receiver. You can't expect him to sit there and throw 30-plus yard dimes. You just can't expect it. So, it happens. Ethan Billings, great interception though, taking it back to about the 1, but it is called back a little bit because of clipping.
Yeah, as I said earlier, this defense is just doing as best as they can to set them up in good field position. But it looks like their defense may be staying out there. We'll see what happens here in a sec. Oh, wait, never mind. That's their offense. Yeah, this is very rough for Paradise Valley. Cannot start like this, especially to the season. You know,
Yeah.
These injuries are very rough, especially with Quincy Wright. Very tough losing him. Their starting running back, very fast and elusive man. Let's see who's injured on the field. I can't really tell yet.
Me neither, but yeah, Quincy Wright, losing Quincy Wright is just going to be terrible for this Paradise Valley team going into further games in the season. He looked like the one who really got the ball, I'd say about 80 to 60% of the time. If not him, then it was a quarterback taking scrambles. So, you know, it's a rough one losing him, and hopefully this player on the field is all right. He's deep out of bounds, which makes me think that maybe he got pushed, or he was the one who got pushed in the back, the block in the back.
Yeah, as I said earlier, there's a line between aggressive and, you know, just out of your head. And they've been out of their head a couple times, you know, with that fight earlier, ripping off the helmet, and right here as well with the hit in the back. You know, you have to remain posture, and you have to be smart.
That's right. And again, thank you all for tuning in to Bobcat TV here. My name is Caden Obrnovich. I'm your play-by-play tonight.
And I'm Damian Cooper. I'm your color commentator.
And we appreciate you all tuning in. And make sure you're here for every single sport that we broadcast. We broadcast, I'm pretty sure, almost every sport there is at Cienega, besides swim, probably. But, you know, we have football, basketball seasons coming up soon. We have volleyball, soccer, all types of stuff. So we all appreciate the viewers.
Looks like their player is standing up right now. I can't tell who he is just yet.
And he is limping. I'm not sure he could walk really, but it looks like a right leg injury.
Yeah, all injuries in the legs so far. This is tough.
Yeah, he is not walking on that.
Oh, definitely looks like his right foot right there.
Yeah, he's dragging.
Is that Elante Fleming?
That is Elante Fleming,
which
is a terrible loss. That is a game changer.
Oh,
now they lost their starting running back and starting receiver / starting DB / starting kick returner / everything. I mean, this is a really bad turnout here for Paradise Valley.
Man, that is not good at all.
Fleming not even able to get over to his side. He's going to have to sit down on the Cienega bench, and prayers up to him and Quincy Wright. Hopefully another ambulance will not have to be called here, but it's looking down.
Very impactful player. I mean, he's just a junior, and he's leading his team so far.
That's right.
This is so tough for Paradise Valley, and let's hope he can make a good comeback from that.
And, well, the vibes are great tonight. It is still sad to see people get injured, you know. It just, again, one of the worst things about football is just the injuries that happen with it. So prayers up to him and Quincy Wright as well.
Yeah, this is very tough, but we got Cienega's getting ready to line up on offense after these tough injuries. Let's see who's about to take Elante Fleming's spot. Let's see. I can't really tell who he is from here. Maybe that's... Man, I can't really tell you. I'll tell you right in a second.
And play action here. Has Jimmy McCormick wide open down the sideline, tripped up out of bounds, or else he had possibly a touchdown there, very wide open. Great play there. I mean, Argraves is cooking up some offense. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, great job. They're getting set up perfectly. As I said earlier, Elante Fleming being taken out. We got Demarion Orr coming in for his spot. Wow, he is a freshman on varsity. He is 5'11" and 170. How impressive for this young man getting his spot as a freshman.
Agnew
comes in, helps on that tackle too.
Yeah, freshman coming in, you know, like Greg Davis said earlier, he said they're very low and short on players, and they're struggling to have players come in on the field even, you know. I mean, you could even, if you see their sideline anytime soon on the cameras, it's just, it looks dead compared to Cienega's sideline. And a ball loose there. Evan Weber going to take it, however, and he's going to get in there for Cienega. Flag on the play, though.
Flag.
Touchdown, Cienega. Evan Weber, first rushing touchdown of the season, and he told me earlier he was going to get that ball, taking it in there. There is a flag, however, on the play.
Wow, he showed off a very quick burst of speed right there. I did not know he had that in him. Wow, what a play right there by Evan Weber.
That looked to be... And, I mean, great score there for Evan Weber. You can't really ask for more. Like I said, a Josh Allen type of hybrid, can get out of there when he needs to, but mostly a rocket arm QB. You know, he has that arm, as he showcased it earlier with a 60-yard touchdown to James Condrina, and now getting his second touchdown of the day, running it in there. Not scared to take contact either, as he trucked his way into the end zone.
Yeah, seems that Cienega is going for 2. Oh, wait. Touchdown got called back.
Touchdown called back. Out of nowhere, they just took the score off the board, like just now. Now 1st and 10 on the 1, and ball tipped out again, but it doesn't matter because Evan Weber is in there. Regardless, he doesn't care, he doesn't give up, and pretty much everything I just say goes. He's physical, he gets in there. Evan Weber
it doesn't
pounds
matter,
it in
he's gonna
there.
get there anyway. Try to call the penalties you
13-2,
want.
Bobcats looking to make it 14-2 here, going up by 12 points. 16 seconds left here in the second quarter. Very eventful second, very eventful second quarter.
Yeah, I think they are very, very fired up right now. Right before the half, you got only 16 seconds left in the quarter. I think they're going to come back after half even more fired up with even more energy, and they're going to be
Great kick
ready.
there. Got it, 14-2, 16 seconds left. Paradise Valley very short-handed, like I said. Zane Colson with the kick there. 5'11", 165. He also is a GOAT at soccer, I heard. Now this is a tough, very tough position. Very tough position for Paradise Valley here.
Yeah, you need some sort of change-up after a half. I mean, it is really tough losing your 2 star players and not even having your starting quarterback. They're in a very tough position this season, and I think it's going to be really rough for them moving forward.
Yeah, I agree, especially if they don't get those players back like Fleming and Wright. And you guys all need to stay tuned, of course. We have halftime reports going. We have talking to players possibly. We have lots of good stuff happening during halftime. And then, of course, after halftime, you got to come back because that's when it looks to be all juicy. I mean, we have a great third and fourth quarter coming up, second half here. But first, let's finish this first half as the ball is kicked off. And that is number 5, Keegan Burns, with the ball, taking it. Found a hole, but no, he didn't.
Ooh,
because
what a
Elijah Elsis, sorry, that was Manny Morales. My goodness, that was a big tackle.
Yeah, he's a very big, tough receiver, and he also has a lot of speed to him as well. Came at him with that speed and brought him straight to the ground. What a great play by Manny Morales right there.
Manny Morales is very physical, not scared to put your hands on him. He's not scared to put his hands on you either. So, he will come back with the same energy that you bring to him regardless. And there is 8 seconds left on the clock here. 1st and 10.
And they're
just going to take a knee. And that is going to bring it out into halftime where Cienega leads by 12 points, 14-2. Great second quarter for Cienega Bobcats here, putting up 2 touchdowns. And honestly, what did you think about that first quarter experience compared to the second quarter experience?
First quarter, they did not have as much energy as they did after they made those big mistakes. Those big mistakes fired them up to do even better on offense. And to be honest, I think their defense really just held up entirely that entire first quarter.
Completely agree. Well, I agree with you there. I also have to say Paradise Valley just isn't the strongest in their offense right now, missing their QB, missing their wide receiver 1, missing their running back 1, So, of course, Cienega has the upper hand here with that. And it's just going to be a struggle bus for the rest of the season here if their starters can't get back in and hopefully their injuries recover fast. Bobcats, I think, have played outstanding on offense in that second quarter here. First quarter, a little slow to start up, kind of nervous, first game jitters at home. But second quarter, they just all flew away. He got in there, Evan Weber, 2 touchdowns, one of them rushing for apparently 1 yard. And then the second, a 60-yard bomb to James Condrina right down the middle. I mean, it's just been an amazing night so far for Evan Weber. That comeback game that you were talking about, it's happening. It's happening right in front of our eyes. After throwing 3 interceptions last week, losing by 40, Evan is out for blood, and he is coming with a vengeance, and he's showing up tonight. There's nothing more you could really ask for as a head coach.
Yeah, yeah, 2 touchdowns so far, 1 rushing, 1 throwing. Man, he is looking fired up. He's looking ready to play even more. I think he's going to really come back from this and really prove that they are not a 5-5 team like last year.
That's right. Starting off 0-1, both teams now both wanting, of course, their first win of the season. And Bobcats up by 12. Looking to try a little bit harder today. You know, it's looking good for the Bobcats. Shout out, of course, the coaching. You can't do any of this without the amazing coaching that Cienega has. I know that they go through very tough training regimens, very hardcore and strict meal plans for certain players and all types of stuff like that. They just put their all into this season. And, you know, you can't really ask for more. They're going to try their hearts out. They're going to play to the fullest extent. And, you know, we will have a halftime report here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, both teams, as I said earlier, very hungry, but, you know, losing their key players. I think we got one of them trotting on the field right now.
Yep.
It's very tough. Both in crutches. I mean, what else can happen? You know, losing your 2 star players, don't have your starting quarterback. It's a very rough season for them, and I hope that they can fix themselves and get better moving forward.
Completely, I agree with you there. And it has been a great night. It is honestly starting to get a little cold out here. It's getting a little chilly. Of course, it is hoodie weather at night here. It's about, I'd say, maybe 70 degrees out, 75 at most, but there's a big gust of wind. So
Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime show brought to you by the Copper Thunder Marching Band.
here's a halftime show actually for the Copper Thunder Marching Band. Again, I mentioned them earlier. They are outstanding at what they do, and we will still have a halftime report. Oh, actually, we will actually not have that halftime report, so we're going to let you guys enjoy this here. We will be back. Make sure to tune in the next 10 minutes because we will be back for that second half action. Again, my name is Caden Obrnovich.
And I'm Damian Cooper.
We will be back. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
NBA, University of Arizona, Hampshire, AC, Hart, College, Family Dental Care, Jim Quick Automotive, Leader Orthodontics, Law, Butler Team, Montgomery Funeral,
Can you hear me, Alex?
Inbound,
Am I on static? Am I on static? Like, you can't see my camera? He's right here.
Yeah, so we're going to switch. The tripod's going to be over here.
Okay.
We are going to avoid the drag.
on how today's game has been. Evan Weber making a serious to James Katrina, and
welcome back, Bobcats. Thank you, Tito, for that. And we are back here with the second half of Friday Night Lights, Part 1 at the Cienega Bobcats home. Scores 14-2 after some devastating losses of players there in that first half for the Paradise Valley Trojans. They are back trying to make a comeback here, and Ethan Billings on the return for about 10 yards.
Yeah, it was a little short kick right there. I don't think he's supposed to return that, but hey, what an improv right there.
Number 8, Emily Biasico on the kick.
Emily Biasico on the kick there for the Trojans. It's cool to see women, stepping up to play football, Even if they get hit hard, they're there, and they're a part of the team, and it's just cool to see, such diversity in football now.
Yeah, it's definitely great to have more opportunity in this growing game. Here we go,
Weber
starting out
sitting in
3-by-1.
single back shotgun here. And he's looking to scramble. And he's out, and he gets about 5 yards there. It was a good little scramble, but there are flags, of course, on the field. And there has been all game. I mean, there's probably been about, in total, 12 flags.
Yeah, Cienega's been very aggressive, but they haven't been smart with it, and that's been a very big issue for them. They haven't been able to manage their aggressiveness very well.
Completely, I agree. But, everybody here tonight having a great time. They know they have a 3-day weekend ahead of us. Today's practically like Thursday. That's what it's like. It's like Thursday night because Monday is off. So, actually,
yeah,
I got to
we've been
make
called
sure.
Back about 10 yards, 15, 10, that's 10.
About 10 yards there.
Right about 27-yard line. Getting a little cold here tonight. Getting a lot more windy as it was when we first started.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And actually, before the game started, we got about 2 downpours of rain just absolutely drenching us. Of course, we covered the equipment. And Evan Weber, again, trying to get out and tackled hard there for a loss maybe of about a yard.
Number 44, Baylor Patton. What a hit right there. Lifted up his legs and just laid down that boom.
Yeah, it was like a pile drive there. Great hit. Glad Evan's okay. And now that's going to bring him to 2nd and 19.
Yeah, it definitely takes a good cut to take hits like that.
2nd and 19 here. Big deficit. And Evan Weber's got to make some magic again. I'm telling you, I mean, of course, I'm not a professional coach or anything, but a pass, just a pass, any type of pass is looking good for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Cienega needs to be careful with these penalties.
Ooh, great recovery there. Slings it out, can't get it there. Bad snap again. Cienega's struggling with snaps tonight. About 4 or 5 just bobbled snaps.
Yeah, the past few weeks, they've been switching around centers, trying to find what works best for them, but their center position isn't really, it's up for grabs right now, and it's been switched around over and over, and I think it's been a very big struggle with them snapping the ball.
Well, let's see if they can do anything here. 3rd and 19. Evan has 2 scrambles tonight, one of them resulting in a touchdown.
2 scrambles.
2 scrambles this half, actually, sorry. Not obviously this night. But one of those has resulted in a touchdown earlier in that second quarter. Cienega going to call a timeout here, see what they could do, maybe cook up a little play.
Yeah, let's talk about Demarion Orr. I'm very impressed with this young man. I mean, he is, I'm not sure how old he is. He looks like one of the biggest men on that whole defense, but he is a freshman. He is 5'11", he's 170. That is very impressive. And he looks very strong, and he's played very well.
Yeah, right. He looks comfortable playing the position he's in right now. Coming in as a freshman, I bet you he played a lot of ball, going through middle school, maybe even pulled up a little bit to play freshman as an 8th grader. And that happens sometimes, very rare, of course. But, you know, he is definitely looking very comfortable in the position he's playing. Of course, freshman 5'11", it's a big boy.
Here we go. We got a 3-by-1 look. Two receivers close to each other.
A little bit of a bad snap again. Play action, ball up. Manny Morales
Manny.
wide open, staying in bounds. He's gonna go all the way. Evan Weber going a dot straight to Manny Morales. I told you that connection was there earlier today, and there it is, showcasing again. Second touchdown for the duo. Manny Morales taking it a good.
He may be big,
70.
but he is not slow. What a great display of speed and after the catch right there. Wow.
And way to stay in bounds. He did get tapped on the foot a little bit there, but he just kept up, ran it all the way in for a 70-yard touchdown.
You know, as we were talking about just earlier, Demarion Orr, that's the one who blew the coverage right there. Little mistake right there from the freshman. Probably expecting that, but I think he has a lot to learn from that.
Right, of course, Manny Morales is a senior, has a lot more experience under his belt, you know, and the kick is good. That's going to bring it 21-2. Bobcats leading by a big 19 points. This is the game that they came for. Evan Weber playing out of his mind tonight. Definitely the player of the game right now.
Yeah, what a stand after the half. I knew they would be fired up after halftime. They need to perform a little bit better, especially on the offensive side, and they did it right there, responding right on their first possession.
For sure, that is going to bring it to a 19-point lead. As I said, crazy that, I mean, again, I did call it. I said pass the ball, and what happened? Touchdown. Who knows? I could be a head coach. But regardless, great throw there from Evan Weber, and great catch there from Manny Morales to stay in bounds, be aware of your surroundings, get off of the defender, and take it all the way in for a 70-yard bomb. Evan Weber now has a 60-yard touchdown and a 70-yard touchdown. The man's playing out of his mind.
Hey, last week he had 3 interceptions, now he has 3 touchdowns,
That's
2
right.
passing, 1 rushing. Very impressive for
He has
Evan
3
Weber tonight.
touchdowns, and it's only the start of the third quarter. He's on pace for a great game. He's already had a great game. He's looking for the best game of probably his high school life so far.
Yeah, here comes out the defense. Is that Alante Fleming? Alante Fleming making the field again. Very impressive.
Fleming is actually occurring back on the field.
I'm very surprised.
That's right, good for them. Not losing their star receiver and DB. Looks like he got patched up during halftime. Maybe a couple braces on that leg. And he is all set. Fleming gonna catch the screen now. And he looks like he's back to his old self there. Taking a tackle or two, getting out of bounds.
Yeah, that's very impressive in the span of about maybe 30 minutes or so. You know, went from not being able to really walk at all, and now he's catching passes and running again.
That's right. He's going to take it down to about the 25, 26-ish. Good little 6-yard, 7-yard gain there. And now a little jet sweep there, action from number 6, Charlie Levinas. Oh, sorry, that's number 5. Goodness, my eyes. Keegan Burns gonna get that there on that jet sweep.
Yeah, King Burns, also a DB on the defense, doing really well tonight. He is 5'9", 160, a little small dude, but I mean that's their whole team, small but very fast and electric.
That's right. They have number 4, Caleb Simmons, a 5'4". I think that's the smallest person on their team. 5'4". Their kicker's 5'5". They have a lot of 5'6", 5'9", and of course,
another draw for their quarterback, Peter Milosavljevic.
And he gets tackle for a loss there. Great tackle there by the Cats. 9 minutes left and counting here. Cats playing great defense tonight. I mean, it's been outstanding. Little to no room on these scrambles. Of course, they've gotten a couple looks to be breakouts, but the Cats recover enough, and I bet you they got a good talking to from Coach Argraves. And look at that. That's number 5 again, Keegan Burns, who's showcasing some nice speed there.
Yeah, as I said, as we said a little while ago, I mean, their biggest problem last week against Desert Ridge was their tackling. They could not get a hold of a tackle. Tonight, completely opposite. They get a hold of him, they gang around him, they get the tackle. and I think they're doing a great job tonight on defense as well. They're just setting the ball up perfectly for their offense, and just great job by the Cats tonight.
Completely agree with that there. Now in motion. And a little screenplay there.
Man, it seems like Keegan Burns is in motion almost every play.
Yeah, they're running a little bit of a
field.
RPO, run pass option. And that one was the pass option.
Number
And
84, Roman Tella's intended target right there. I could not bring that in. Roman Tella's, he's been all over the place tonight. I've seen him all over the field, but he hasn't really set. He hasn't really done anything, really. Let's hope he can call his name later tonight.
Fleming punting the ball. You got James Kendrina and Ari Dubin ready to receive it and take it to the crib. And got the punt off a little bit late, but it looks like Kendrina's going to be the one receiving it. And he has speed, getting down the sideline and some power, taking down two with him. He's with it. He is with it. He's strong.
Yeah.
He's ready. Good little return there.
Now in his head, he is fired up, man. He can lower his shoulder. He can deliver some big hits. He is fired up after that little return.
That's right, and he has speed, just speed. And with that speed, like you said, power. And he just adds those two together and has no problem using it on whoever wants to get in front of him.
Yeah, I don't think you can see it on camera. We got this beautiful bright yellow moon over the football field tonight. Looks great. Just a great environment overall. You know, a little gust of wind. It's just a great environment here tonight.
Completely agree. It's Friday Night Lights. It's perfect. Evan Weber getting handed off to Jimmy McCormick. Fine. Oh my goodness, a mean stiff arm, but he does hold on to him there.
Looks like number 34, Caden Becker. He got a hold of his jersey. I thought it almost ripped.
Yeah. Gain of 5 on that play. Second down here. 2nd and 5. Jimmy McCormick has kind of had a quiet night. I mean, he had that fumble, and since then I haven't really seen much of him. But before that fumble, he was doing his thing and still is doing his thing.
Yeah, last week, despite their big loss, I think he had a little over 50 yards last week against Desert Ridge. Tough game, but he was able to perform a little bit.
Right, he's a strong back. Also has some speed and elusiveness. You know, you really can't go wrong with players like that. Now in a screenplay, Jimmy McCormick again, cutting inside and getting tackled for maybe a loss of maybe 1.
3rd down and about 7.
No gain there on the play. 3rd and 5 now. I think, again, you just got to, I mean, the secondary for this Paradise Valley team is really kind of struggling to stop our deep passes, and I don't know why, if they're working, why don't we just go back to that? But then again, it's also good to see what we can do with the ball instead of just throw deep bombs every play, you know? Sean Lowry lining up here at the bottom of the screen. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to him.
So we can get a little good birthday touchdown.
Oh, it's a bunch of curls. And there he is, Evan Weber, going to take the ball for a good maybe 2 yards, and that's going to bring him to 4th down.
Looking like we're at 4th and 3 right now. A little tough position, I think. Looking like they're going to go for it.
Yep, it is looking like that. I mean, they really don't have much to lose here. 21-2. Bobcats staying out on the field, and fans are liking this. You love to see some riskiness from the coach here and from the team, just to have the heart to go out and just do it again, do it again, do it again.
Exactly. You got to have a lot of trust in your players in order to do that.
And a player that we haven't really seen a lot, Logan Welsh here, number 19, bottom of the screen, a sophomore.
Yeah, he's very impressive. I think, you know, a lot of things that contribute to him being a key player for Cienega's varsity is his size.
Right,
I mean, he is 6'1", 160. He's a very big guy, but, hey, he's also fast, too, like a lot of this team.
He's very lengthy. I agree with you there. He's just, you know, he's very lengthy and able to go and elevate and get that ball. I've seen plays where he's just been, like, outstanding, just going up and grabbing the ball. Him and Akeem Alvarez, I'm not sure Akeem is playing right now.
Akeem suffered, I think it was a concussion, some injury to his head a little while ago off the field. tough for him.
Yeah, well, him and Akeem play very similar. Akeem is an absolute deep threat, and so is Logan Welsh here tonight, but we haven't seen much of them. However, it is 21-2, and I believe Cienega will start getting comfortable, you know, trying to throw it into the second stringers, third stringers possibly, especially if this lead continues to grow.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get big leads, you know, why not get everybody in, you know, get everybody a shot to get some experience, you know.
And make sure everybody stays tuned here tonight. We will definitely have some interviews tonight. Most likely Evan Weber, definitely Evan Weber, and possibly Manny Morales. And it looks like the ball, false start, and that will probably lead to a punt for Cienega unless they still go for it. Looks like running back staying on the field. And it looks like they are going to go for it. 4th and 10 here.
Lined up in about 2x2. Got Jimmy McCormick right there.
Oh, it is a punt. Deep, and nobody was ready for it. A great bounce here.
About the 15-yard line right there.
40-yard punt. Evan Weber showcasing that leg again. He really just has it in him. He has an arm and a leg and another arm. He's human. 21-2 here. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left.
Defense trotting on the field. What a performance by this defense, you know.
They look pretty equal coming into the game, but now you're starting to see I would say Cienega's true skill. You know, they have lots of threats and power on defense, and they're showing it out tonight. Fleming in motion, gets the ball here on a little sweep, wrapped up, but broken tackles 3 times, and that's what Cienega has to be working on. He's gonna go for that first down and get it. Chains are gonna move here. First down,
yeah,
Paradise Valley
Fleming
Trojans.
showing his toughness right there, man. That was a great show of his mental ability and his physical ability. Came out after that injury. What a great job right there, just carrying defenders on his back as well.
That's right, that senior is very tough. 21-2, 1st and 10.
Number 12, Elijah Weeks on the outside.
The bugs are starting to come out tonight, all over the place. It's kind of a little scary.
Offsides, defense, 5-yard penalty. Remains first half.
First and 5. Trojans. Handoff here. Has a little lane, but great tackle and wrap up there from LaDainian Moore. And that was again
Jaden James.
Jaden James has been really trying to fill in that hole for Quincy Wright. Of course, it's going to be really hard considering, you know, you have a junior trying to fill in for looks like an all-star senior.
Yeah, definitely trying to fill in that position here tonight.
And down again.
Yeah, number 80, Liam Moore on that tackle, really showing like how big he is. You know, he can really just lay down that boom. He's 6'2". He's very heavy too at 185, and yeah, he can just really make an impact on these players.
That's right. Fan section hyped up here, looking for a stop. 3rd down, Cienega. We know what that means.
Got Elijah Weeks on the outside. Haven't really caught his name yet tonight.
Ball snap, quarterback sneak again. Gets the outside, showcase some speed again. Gonna just drag people with him.
That's
and
a first down.
Sheesh, I mean, yards after contact. He's probably gotten a good 20-plus yards off of just pushing people with him.
Yeah, I mean, he is a wide receiver, but I feel like he's built like a tight end. I feel like, he has a really good build. He has like the height of, quarterback. He's really good, and you could just showcase that right there.
That's right. Bobcats here, sitting, waiting on defense, waiting to strike. Earlier in this game, Ladinian Moore had a interception right down in the red zone for the Trojans, and Liam Moore just not having it. Wow. Liam Moore just chucked him, getting way beyond the line of scrimmage and throwing them. That was an amazing performance there, and that's really how you should play DN, just like that.
Yeah, size kills. Size definitely kills.
That's right. And Liam Moore, don't mind it. Like, don't let his weight fool you. He's tall and he's kind of skinny, but he is strong. He is a strong individual. And they're trying to get him off sides again. And gonna keep it again. Oh, that's a face mask, and looks like they're gonna get a free first down off of that one.
Yeah, every play I feel like it's going to 80, 80, 80, 80. Peter, forgot his name. Peter Milosavljevic. Calling his name all night, even though I could barely say it. But he is running the ball, I feel like, almost every other play.
Yeah, he has been the star player for this offense, the one who's been trying to make plays. It's very hard having your star running back gone, having your wide receiver injured for the remainder of that first half there, second quarter. And it's just been really rough since then. So, he really has to be out here showing out as well as he can, There's not a lot he can really do here. He's a wide receiver turned into a quarterback, and, of course, he's trying his heart out.
Yeah, getting his chance to shine. I haven't seen much from their number 6 quarterback, which I'm not sure if I've ever said his name, Charlie Levinas, junior, 6'2", 170. Seems like a big quarterback, could be impactful.
He's going to be rushing again, getting down. And LaDainian Moore has been absolutely amazing tonight.
Yeah, I feel like he's all over the field. Middle,
that's right.
Left, right.
The last 4 tackles might have been him, just alone, And not only is our football team good, but our basketball team and our soccer team and every other team at Cienega is truly good at what they do, And our students here are great. We have great academics. We have a 99% graduation rating or something like that. We have a lot of people coming in and out of the school, going to college, succeeding in life. So Cienega alone, and LD on the sack.
As I just said, he's all over the field. He comes back in the backfield that play, and he gets a very good sack. Sack, pick, tackles, name it all. He gets it.
Definitely the defensive player of the game. LD just doing what he does, getting off that edge, getting in there, and blitzing the quarterback, taking the sack. I mean, this kid is outstanding. Only a sophomore, I think.
Let's make some noise!
Student section and fans here, very loud. Ball deep. Oh, almost caught there by Fleming. Had to turn his head around, and there was pressure all in Peter's face.
Yeah, I think it's been shown tonight. Peter Milosavljevic is not built to be, quarterback. He has been throwing some pretty inaccurate balls. I think he's pretty good with, like medium accuracy stuff, but like deep, he has not been that good on that pick. And just right there, could have been a pick as well right there.
Most definitely agree with that. Punt by Alante Fleming. It's going to go to bounds about the 17-yard line.
Punt by Fleming.
Let's see what Evan Weber can do. 6 seconds left here in this third quarter. Evan Weber looking to strike again.
Cienega takes over.
Welsh going out there. Jimmy McCormick. Dubin coming out, actually. see Sean Cadena has not gotten a lot of action. Really this game. I don't think this season he's gotten a lot of action, but last season as a junior he was playing varsity and he was actually really, really good. He was a key part in the offense, played slot, safety as well, or corner I believe, and he's just been outstanding. Ball, yeah. Sean Cadena, had it in his hands, dropped it.
Tough ball to bring in, but
that was a tough ball to bring in. Yeah, amazing ball there from Evan Weber. You can't really ask for more. Sean, usually great hands.
Yeah, people.
That one just slipped up.
Yeah, people love the knot players because of their size. He does not let that get in his way.
Not at all. He's about 5'6", 5'7"-ish, and he's quick. He makes up for that height with his speed and his hands usually, but that one just slipped through his hands.
Yasmin Marquez, Katie Nagel, Liz Tyndall, Rihanna Schrader, Isabella Bautieres, Alices Morena, Lily DiBasupo, Brayden Reddick, Brooklyn Clapton, Jolie Albert, Jasleen Robledo, Natalie Birch, Cameron Hernandez.
Going into the fourth quarter here. 12 minutes left in this quarter.
And Sarah Poole. That is your 2023 varsity palm line.
Shout out to our varsity palm line, of course. Now, Cats are going to switch positions on the field, going opposite way now. It's been a great night for the Cats here. Been electric this ever since the second quarter, to be honest. Been great. Pitch to the outside here, McCormick getting outside and just brought down. And honestly, all night it's been like that. The run defense for this team has been outstanding. That is one thing that you cannot knock them on.
Yeah, their linebackers are very well coordinated. Carter Johnson, very big guy, 6 foot, 180. There on the tackle, brought him down.
That's right. Not only their linebackers, but their D-lines and even their corners are there to help out. So their defense for running is very, very, very impressive. Now their defense for the passing game has definitely been struggling a little bit today, and I'm surprised that Cienega has not abused it more. Single back again, 3rd and 15. Wow, that was a crazy throw. That was a Mahomes throw, and Evan looking for the flag there for roughing the passer.
We're looking at
and now Evan Weber gets a flag for definitely talking a little bit too much.
Looks like we got a player maybe cramping on the field. Can't tell who that is. Maybe it's Malcolm Ingrew.
Evan Weber got a personal foul called on him. I think he was talking a little bit too much to the refs, saying that, you know, that should have been called. So
yeah,
it's definitely going to hurt him.
Face as he threw that.
Yep. Evan Weber going to take that penalty, and he's going to take the flag and give it back to the ref. Sign of respect.
I believe Malcolm Ingrew is the one. No, that's not Malcolm Ingrew. That is
Connor Wright, I believe.
Matt.
Oh, Matt. That's Matt Fabush? Oh, yeah, he plays both ways. Yep, Matt's all right, though. A little cramp. It is a little hot out, especially if you're down on that field, but the wind has stopped.
Yeah.
So it's definitely getting a little bit hot now.
We got a new player on the field, number 45, Davian Ross. He is a sophomore on varsity. He's doing very well on this varsity team, and he's definitely getting his chance in offense right now. And he's at the top of your screen, as you can see. You can't see his number.
Wide receiver wide out. And this is going to be a punt, hopefully not a missed snap like last time. Get the snap off and get the ball out of there. Got it, perfect snap. Ball's out, great punt.
Turned at the,
ball almost fumbled. Fleming holding on to it just barely.
I thought he was about to knock that out for a second. What a good job holding that in.
Ari Dubin quick to get there. His speed unmatched. I heard in track I think he ran what, a 10.8?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know he made the states.
Yeah, I think he ran a 10.8 the first meet last year. That was last year as a junior. He ran a 10.8 100-yard dash. So, sorry, 100-meter dash. And, I mean, there's nothing that is close to impressive as that when it comes to speed.
Tiny Footballs brought to you by Nova Home Loans.
Yeah, back at defense here.
Student section has just grown pretty much all game, it seems like. It seems like it's just been growing. Even at the fourth quarter, it just seems bigger than it was. Defense here ready. Fleming in motion. Going to be a quarterback keeper again. Gets the outside this time, though, and wrapped up. Great help there from Manny Morales and Ethan Billings. Going to step over him.
Man, got a corner duo right there helping making that stop.
Second down.
Yeah, this team is so tight. You know, they're just, Cienega is just such a family-like team. You know, there's not more than you could ask for. They're just literally like brothers on this team. They love each other. They're there for each other. Of course, everybody's going to get in fights every once in a while, but I just don't think that really happens here at Cienega. I think they just are all there for each other, keeping each other accountable. Sorry about that. And it's amazing to see. And here's the Trojans. Sacked again.
Huge
Getting in
sack.
there. That
Liam
pressure.
Moore.
Liam Moore, and another flag called. And I'm not sure for what reason.
Let's see who this is on.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. And Argrave's not happy about that. And neither is the fan section. It seems like the refs might be favoring.
Yeah, I don't think that's the correct call at all. He came from behind, tackled him. I don't think he put any extra
Yeah, he didn't put it.
aggression in
Yeah, no more roughness or anything. I think this is just
I get
not
you
the
got to
best
protect
call.
the quarterback sometimes, but I don't really think he is a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wide receiver. I'm sure he could take a hit, and he wasn't even hit that hard. But 2nd and 9 now, regardless. Sorry, 2nd and 1.
After the penalty, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, the fan section just not happy about that call at all. Clock is going to start back up here. And ball snapped. Fake handoff, little ball. Ooh.
That could
Off the hands, ricocheted off Fleming. Fleming couldn't hold on to that one. Seems like a little bit of a duck is what I'll call it. That ball wasn't too much of a spiral. James Condrina, if that deflected just a little bit more towards his way, I think he had it just in his hands.
Yeah, that would have been 60 yards the opposite direction.
And the fans are shaking here tonight. Thank you to our pom line and our spirit line and our cheerleaders, of course, and our band and everybody who has anything to do with Cienega.
We're going to be in a trips formation.
Fleming. Inside slant, caught.
Oh.
And breaks the tackle, but great tackle there from number 45.
Keegan Burns on that catch.
And Davian Ross on that tackle. Sophomore, 5'10". I've heard he's really stepped up this season. And James Condrina is cramping. Or maybe that's Ethan Billings. That looks to be, nope, that's James Condrina. Condrina cramping a little bit. Yeah, they got to be sweating down there. Student section very live. Evan Weber, 3 touchdowns on the night. Just an outstanding performance. You really couldn't ask for more. James Condrina, all good. Just cramping up a little bit there. He'll be fine. And just a tough team out here. Just tough. Can't wait to see where this season goes with this Bobcat team. You know, very physical, strong, hardworking. They're in the
Yeah.
weight room every morning. They're out here at 6 a.m. every day, working, and then they have school on top of it, and then they're working. You know, it's just like so much discipline.
Yeah, as I said earlier, last year missed the playoffs at 5-5. That is not expected of Cienega. They need to change that around, or else they're gonna get a bad reputation.
Completely agree.
Keegan Burns.
Ball kept there. Keegan Burns up to about the 20. Eaten up there by a swarm of cats.
52, 45, David Ross on the stop. Second out.
Yeah, I feel like almost every night on Friday Night Lights, this parking lot is always full to
Oh,
the
yeah.
maximum.
For sure. I got here early to get a little parking spot.
Wow.
Wow,
stiff arm.
broken 4 tackles. Maybe I can't even count anymore. Lots of tackles broken there. Again, something Cienega has to work on, regardless of what the score is. Tackling, wrapping up.
Yeah,
That's what Cienega's coaching was saying too. You know, it's just unacceptable.
Yeah, it's a sign there. They're getting a little lazy. Cannot have that happen.
Yeah, completely agree.
The score isn't that too far-fetched. Down about 3 scores. That's not that bad, so they need to hold on to it.
For sure. Now another cramp. Goodness. That's, you know, just a sign of hard work. But also, maybe they need to stretch a little bit more. 52 coming off the field there. Getting up from the cramp. That's Matt Faybush again. Faybush, sorry. Cramp. That was the second time cramping, huh?
Yeah, that's his second time. Yeah, it's always a struggle with them.
Ball thrown up. Fleming caught it. Touchdown, Fleming. First points on the board. First touchdown. Great ball there. That was a perfect spiral.
Yeah, what a great play right there.
Elante Fleming, I mean, shoot, at the second quarter, end of the second quarter, I thought he was done for the season, and here he is going up, catching a touchdown.
Yeah, I
Great
think they're
ball.
trying to say right now this game is not over. I think
Going
they
for
went-
2. What type of formation is this?
Never seen this before.
This is something different. I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but there's about 10 linemen over there. And they
and
got
he got
it.
in.
I'm okay.
I guess it works.
All right, cool. 2-point conversion is good.
Yeah, they're showing that this game isn't over. 10
This
to
game is
21.
100% not over.
Only
2 scores and 8 will put them in range of a field goal.
Yep. I think they need to step up right here. Their offense needs to step up, get some points, make sure they secure this lead while they still can.
100%. We can't let any big interceptions or bad things happen here. Evan Weber, just by the way, a great game. He's been amazing. Senior, 6'1", leader, 185. That's the word for him. He's a leader. It's what he does.
Yeah, great job leading this team last year and this year. He's built a great connection with all these players around him, and he knows how to lead a team. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get this ball back, onside kick or something. Let's see what they try here.
Definitely looks,
Yeah, a little odd.
yeah, it does. It looks like maybe an onside coming on, but that can't be surprising.
Doesn't look like they have their hands team.
It does not, and it is an onside. Ball loose.
I think that was a
Manny
little
Morales is
higher.
going to fall on it, just barely. Oh, they're saying that the ball is
Oh.
actually going to go to Paradise Valley, and the
What's the ref say?
Paradise Valley has it, and the ref is saying that Paradise Valley retains possession here. Ball is going to go to Paradise Valley with 8 minutes left. This game is far from over, folks.
Wow, I was about to say their kicker, Emily, was about, I mean, I thought that was way too high. I thought that was going to be out of bounds, but
Right,
wow,
that was a
wound up
perfect
working.
kick. And Paradise Valley looking to score again. I mean, this could get really close. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 21-10. Paradise Valley at about the 40.
Yeah, I think the Bobcats, they really need this cheer line. They need his crowd more now.
Yeah,
more
they
than
need to
ever.
stop.
They need to retain this lead.
And that's going to be a false start. Encroachment. It looks like encroachment on defense. Officials timeout, sorry about that. And now it's going to restart. Ball's thrown. Nobody's there. Manny Morales almost had it.
I don't think he saw that coming. But
Oh my goodness,
we had
yeah.
that play back for sure.
Looks like number 88 there didn't get his head around in time. Ivan Ontiveros, a wide receiver junior, 6'2", 180. Great build. And sorry, that was not. Oh yeah, that was. Quarterback sneak again up the middle. And Elijah Elsis.
Ripping him down to the ground.
LaDanian Moore looking a little scrappy there with number 50. Brock Beren. Senior 5'10", 200 pounds. It's a big build. And it looks like he was getting a little bit into it with LD there. Hopefully everything's good there. Third down here, Cienega, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this half they've been a lot better with the penalties, I feel like, but they cannot let up now. I feel like this team's starting to let up. They cannot. They need this crowd. They need this cheering. They need it in order to pull out with this win.
Here it is, big conversion here, 3rd down. Ball snapped. Back in the pocket, looking for Fleming again. Terrible pass. And that is going to be incomplete. Double coverage.
Yeah, I feel like that was like at least on his outside shoulder, at least towards the sideline. He could have had a chance to bring that in, but it just was not there.
Yeah, you know, somebody, Fleming reminds me of South Point receiver. I think he graduated, Gage Felix. Reminds me a lot of Fleming. Fleming, obviously, maybe not as fast. Gage Felix has some wheels on him. But definitely just the same playing style, it feels like.
Yeah, very similar.
Timeout Paradise Valley here. Looks like they are going to go for it most likely here. There's not really another choice. I mean, I guess you could punt it, but you really have to rely on your defense for that. And
I mean, we only got about 7 minutes left here. They need to think of something good.
for sure. And not only that, but maybe a 50-yard field goal. I think that's way too much.
Yeah, Cienega cannot let go either.
Homes by Smith. Baggins, Budget Blinds, City Heating and Cooling, DS Management, Eller MBA, Hamstra AC, Heart and Soul, Houghton Family Dental Care, Howerton Select Cuts, Jim Quick Automotive, Lieber Orthodontics, Long Realty, the Butler Team, Montgomery's Grill, Uru Auto, Parker and Sons,
Timeout ending here soon.
Federal Credit Union, Rincon Vista Landscaping, Right Way AC, Stevie Concepts, Swain Associates, and Victory Beer.
Ball deep. Looks like an interception. Katie, Ethan Billings not going to pick it off there. Knocked down by number 7, Ethan
Actually,
Billings.
I think that would have been better if he dropped it because
Yeah,
that
it
was
would
a
have been
turnover.
bad
Better field
positioning
position.
there. 7 minutes left here. Cats are going to retain the ball. Great defense there from the Cats, holding them to no points. That's what they needed. Let's see here. 1st and 10.
Yeah,
21-10.
Cienega needs to kind of drain out as much clock as they can and try to get at least maybe some points, maybe a field goal or so. Try to just retain this lead as much as they can.
Right, that's completely correct. I'm expecting a couple run plays here. Maybe milk out that clock as much as they can. Hopefully get it down to like 4 minutes at most. And that is just eaten up as it has been all night long. Paradise Valley defense for run has been just there. That's where they've been. They've been there. Wherever the ball is on a run play, they've shown up.
Yeah, Roman Tellez on that play. I haven't really been calling his name too much tonight, but he is a big guy. Standing at 6'2", 180. Great build. Really making a name for himself here tonight. Here we go. I got screen to Ari Dubin. Bounce out to the outside. I think he got out of bounds.
It looks like it's going to be about second and
Out of bounds, it is 36.
Maybe about 8, 9.
third and 7 now. Good yardage gain there, about 5 yards for Ari Dubin. Ari Dubin's been relatively quiet tonight. Had that first return at the start of the game and didn't really do that much since then. He is a quick receiver, though.
Yes, I feel like his speed could definitely burn this defense. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been running any deep routes or, like a post or anything.
Completely agree. I would put maybe a trips out and block everybody else so no pressure gets to the quarterback. Have Ari deep on a post, as well as Manny Morales and maybe Sean Cadena on just 3 deep routes, just beaters.
Timeout.
Exactly.
Another timeout for Cienega. Probably going to cook up some game plan here.
That's Cienega's final timeout.
That's Cienega's final timeout of the quarter. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remain.
6 minutes is all they have. They could either blow this or they can win this. They need to pull out, and they need to get this win.
And remember, folks, you got to stay tuned tonight because after the game, we will be interviewing some of the star players here at Cienega. And they've been absolutely outstanding. Of course, Evan Weber is going to be one of those players for sure. 3 touchdowns on the night, one of them rushing, 2 of them bombs, just deep bombs. So, of course, you guys are going to hear from him after the game and possibly Manny Morales.
Yeah.
And who knows who else, but stay tuned for sure. In motion, Liam Moore.
Hey, Ari.
Deep.
Ari.
Deep is Ari. That's a pass interference and
Pass
no
interference.
call. No call at all, and everybody is
Completely
outraged.
tripped them up.
He actually chucked them, and even the team is like
What a no call.
mind blown. Everybody is absolutely mind blown. No call there.
On the coverage, though, and the pass interference is our quarterback, Peter Milosavljevic, and I'm surprised that is no call. I'm very surprised.
Yeah,
right now.
Milosavljevic has just been everywhere tonight, and there got a bit of luck on his side. No call.
That would have been Ari's play. That right there, that would have been it.
For sure. I bet you they run it right back because there's no reason.
4th and 7 right now. Hopefully they can get this. Oh,
Punting. And
unexpected
they didn't
punt.
expect that. Uh-oh. Get there, Manny. And Manny gets it. Actually, Sean Cadena is going to take him. That's a great punt from Evan Weber. Sensational punt.
Manny a little slow to get up.
Going
Okay.
to the 4. And Manny Morales actually tripped himself up. Maybe over hyperextended a muscle or something there. I think he's all right, though. It's going to be down at the 4-yard line. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better QB. He can punt the ball that good, and then he could chuck the ball as far as he needs. And last year, Evan Weber really had to step up. Braden Cherry being out more than half of the season
Yeah.
with a head injury, I believe. I think it was a concussion, and Evan Weber really had to step up. Of course, only a junior.
Yeah, when he stepped up and he took care of the team. He was the leader, and he is their leader again this year.
Deep ball, just not on target again.
Already
Fleming,
been on that coverage right
Fleming getting unhappy here. Just hands up in the air, kind of looking like, where is that going? And, of course, this Paradise Valley team is probably getting frustrated by now. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left here, and they're probably stressing, trying to get as many points on the board as they can, and quick.
Yeah, I got about 5 minutes left right here. They need to get a touchdown with a 2-point conversion, and then they need a field goal in order to at least tie this thing up, maybe go to an overtime. But that is far-fetched.
Completely. Ball snapped. Looking for a deep ball again. Way too much power. Just way too much power there.
That was a little shorter. That would have been right in Ari Dubin's hands.
Number 13, Dubin on the coverage.
Dubin playing outstanding defense, using his speed to get to wherever he needs to be. And the train is passing by. I'm not sure you guys can hear it. Third down, though.
Make a little stand right here. Be hard to punt that ball.
Uh-oh. And the ball is in the end zone. And they're going to call a safety. That is going to bring the score to 23-10. Cienega safety, big stop there in the end zone.
That's exactly
a bunch of cats.
That is exactly what Cienega needed to get this game in their hands. Great job right there.
Great job from the Cats. Team effort there to go and get that ball. And the quarterback did actually get the ball off, and a lineman ran on it and fell on it in the end zone, and that resulted in a safety. Gonna bring the score 23-10 now. Trojans down by 13. Great stop there. And now, after all that, Cienega retains the ball.
Wow. Yeah.
Great effort here from the Trojans tonight, as well as Cienega. But the Trojans have just gone through it. Like, you've lost two of your players. You don't have your starting quarterback, and then your player comes back. It's just a whirlwind of emotions and things that are happening here. And you know what? Just shout out to that team, just putting their all in. Of course, your quarterback isn't really a quarterback, so you got to struggle with that as well. It's just a tough matchup tonight, simply because of those factors alone.
Short punt. Probably trying to get it, but out of bounds. Man, every time I see Demaria and Orr on the field, I just think, man, that guy's big. He has to be a senior. But no, the complete opposite.
First down, Cienega here. Fourth quarter. If I'm Cienega, I'm milking the timeout. I don't think you're going for any bombs here, but maybe one more touchdown on the board for Evan Weber. It'd look nice.
Yeah,
Liam Moore, by the way, somebody I want to shout out. Been great tonight. Going in, getting those sacks, going in, getting tackles, playing hard, playing offense and defense.
Yeah, his presence has been felt.
For sure. Looks like officials are talking here. Not sure what's going on, but cheerleaders hyping up our fan section a little bit, and officials figuring something out.
Oh, my bad.
And someone we've not really seen a lot of, but has been on the field more times than we've talked about, Parker Shagel, wide receiver, linebacker, 5'7" junior, 155, lined up at the bottom of your screen. And Jimmy McCormick getting a little space here, getting about 4 yards.
Yeah, I feel like if Cienega can get just a couple first downs here and maybe even a score, I mean, not even a score. If they just get a couple first downs, I'm pretty sure they have this game completely in their hands.
Band saying we love you, band, we love you, cheer, chants. Evan Weber, and his thrown almost intercepted there by number 20.
Very close.
Anthony Onternos.
Yeah, intended for Sean Cadetta.
Sean Candina there. Cadena just wasn't really there. Evan Weber on the run, tough throw to make, and almost intercepted there by Anthony, number 20 cornerback there for the Trojans. But I like that Evan is just getting more comfortable, you know, being able to roll out.
Yeah, how about the play calling? Still aggressive here, even with 5 minutes left.
Most definitely. It's good to see. Third down. Seeing what Evan has in store for us. Screen pass, James Kadrina. Oh, little juke. And that, a couple more jukes, and he's going to go almost nowhere.
Pass from Weber complete, 17.
Pass from Weber complete, though. And honestly, all night, that's what it's been. Evan has been on point, just dot, 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 just throwing it in the breadbasket. There's really nothing more you could ask for. He has scrambles for touchdowns. He has passes for touchdowns. He's been, I'd say, almost perfect tonight.
Exactly. We're at 4th down, pretty much out of field goal range. Nothing you can really do but just try to go for it. But they have done a couple fake, well, kind of like fake punts.
Yeah. And Evan, you know, he's just been a leader this game. And again, stepping up. Going to try and get there. And he gets it and more. And he throws 2 down. Evan Weber finds room. He is leading this team to a victory tonight. 4 minutes left here. I'm not going to count Paradise Valley out just yet, but it is getting close to that time, especially if Evan Weber keeps playing like that.
Yeah, definitely. They're near field goal range, pretty much. They got a first down. If they just keep this ball in possession, it's pretty much over.
100%. Four minutes, 16 seconds left here, remaining in the fourth. 5 wide. Jimmy McCormick here, got some room to run, finds a gap, taking a couple defenders with him, and he's going to get down at about the 18. Great run there. Jimmy McCormick showing off his speed and agility. Hasn't been here that much tonight, but he is doing his thing, gaining 8 there. 2nd down here, 3 minutes left and counting. Looks like the Bobcats are just going to drain this timeout as much as they can. No timeouts left for them, 2 left for Paradise Valley.
Yep, tick, tick, tick.
And amazing work done by our Bobcat TV crew tonight as well. Pitch going outside. Jimmy McCormick getting some reps here. Gonna get another 2 yards probably. Maybe. I don't think he got that first. It's gonna be 3rd down. Gonna get to maybe 1 yard short. 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down here. I think you should throw a little, maybe a screen pass or some type of, you know, swing route for the running back, or if not, a bubble. If not, maybe a little check down across the center, or sorry, not center, across the middle to one of your wide receivers, or maybe your flex.
Not expect something aggressive.
Here it is, just like I said, across the middle. Oh, dropped the ball. Great coverage there from.
Yeah, intended for Sean Cadetta.
And that is number 28.
4th down, we're in field goal range. I think Zane Colson could definitely hit this, but it seems like we're going for it.
Zane has a boot on him. I saw him earlier this game. Sorry, not earlier this game, but earlier in pre-game, he was kicking from about the 40, hitting field goals, honestly, with ease. He had room to spare.
Yeah, for sure, and also these point after touchdown kicks. I mean, they have had a lot of room under him.
Evan Weber gonna possibly scramble again, and he got it.
Ooh.
Maybe.
A little late hit out of bounds by number 44, Baylor Patton. Sophomore on varsity.
Yeah, Patton has actually been a pretty big impact today.
Yeah.
And it looks like he did not get it. First down, Paradise Valley. Even though he reached for it, it just barely wasn't enough. Paradise Valley going to take over on their own 17.
They're going to need a little bit of a couple of miracles here. You know, they got to score right now. They got to score next drive, too. That's going to be tough.
If they get a next drive, they have to get down this field. I mean, a one-play touchdown, of course, would be ideal for anybody, but it's going to be tough to do on this lockdown Cienega defense.
Yeah. number 28 on the outside.
Run, and he has room.
Oh.
He has lots of room. He's going to take people with him. He's going to get about a 20-something yard run there.
Yeah, that was Peter's biggest run of the night right there. I feel like he hasn't had a whole lot of room so far.
And this time
game.
he just has a blocker in front of him, pushing him the whole way. Little Heisman stance there, running all the way down to about the 50. Great run. 2 minutes left. They got to go into a hurry-up offense here. He's going to pass the ball. Picked off! He's going to go all the way! And that is
Davion Ross,
your sophomore, Davion Ross, 5'10", sophomore, and that will definitely put the nail in the coffin right before the 2-minute warning. 29-10, pick 6, Davion Ross sealing the deal here tonight for the Cats.
Wow.
And that just seemed so effortless for him. He sat there in the zone, picked it off, and took it home.
After he picked that off, nothing but green ahead of him.
Amazing. Great interception there. Way to play. Davion Ross showing up for the team as a sophomore. And Zane Colson is going to go 4 for 4 tonight. Playing great, by the way.
Yeah, very, very well.
4 for 4 on the kicks tonight. Zane Colson good. Pick 6, Davion Ross. Great. Great play there.
Yeah, as this Paradise Valley offense comes out, I'm expecting not Hail Marys, but definitely deep routes all over the board.
I agree for sure. I mean, that's all you really can do here. Those little passes that they're trying to throw are not really working out too well, especially late game. 1 second before the 2-minute warning here. Gonna get the kickoff. And that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. Couple people yelling here. Very, very enthusiastic about our Bobcat team. Great kick.
Beautiful kick.
Fleming gonna grab it. And touchback. Trojans are going to take it here at the 20-yard line. The band is loud. The students are loud. The fans are loud. The cheer is loud. It's just a loud, enthusiastic, electric night and atmosphere here at the Cienega Bobcat Stadium. 2 minutes left here. And the fans are getting into it. So, wrapped up there at the 21, and we are going to actually interview Ross, Weber, and James Kendrina tonight. So those are the people you're going to hear later tonight, so stay tuned for sure. We got Davion Ross, James Kendrina, and Evan Weber all for interviews because those players were outstanding tonight. Of course, we have many other people who are nothing worse than them, I promise, but we can only pick so many, and they were great tonight as well.
Yeah, it looks
Minute 20 left.
Yeah, we're coming in the final stages of this game. Just looking to run this ball out.
And I believe that there might be a couple more plays here, but not too many. Probably don't want to get hurt or anything, cause any more injuries. 125 left here, down by 20. And the Bobcats show up tonight in the house.
Personal foul, face mask. Cienega.
Cienega called for a little face mask here. First down for Paradise Valley. I mean, who knows? Maybe they throw a deep bomb here. But if I'm Cienega, I'm just playing back a little bit more. not allowing that to happen.
Seeing a little bit more backup action.
Deep bomb is correct. Fleming, oh my goodness, great catch. Outstanding.
Yeah, that was Caden Thomas on the coverage. He was right there, but couldn't quite get his hand on the
Yeah,
ball.
Caden Thomas kind of got head top there a little, just right over his head.
Yeah, if he could just maybe be a couple inches taller, it'd be easier.
Yeah, Caden Thomas, a junior, I believe.
Yeah, he's 5'10", 150.
Yeah, he's a strong kid. And great run here for Peter again. Getting up the field.
In about 1 minute.
About 5 yards.
On the tackle. Second down.
2nd and 5 here. 50 seconds left here on the clock. Trojans looking to score one more time to end the
Not be
night.
surprised if this goes to Fleming.
Of course, Fleming is just really the prospect for this team.
Yep.
And there it goes again. Oh, almost caught again. Number 19, who I've seen who hasn't really done much. Logan Welsh on that coverage there. Again, lengthy defender.
That
And
was very
wide
close to a
receiver.
touchdown.
Brings up. Third down.
Ball, Elijah. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Elijah. Lante.
For number 1.
And it's just not there. Incomplete. 30 seconds left here, 4th and 5. And
Yeah.
the stands are starting to deplete here, and people are leaving as the Cats will come out victorious tonight. Not sure by how many yet. Could be a late game touchdown, but the Cats definitely have this one in the bag. Great game so far. I mean, ever since that second quarter, it's just been action and action and action and effort from the Cats. And actually, I could see some fireworks there in the distance for some reason. And that Pete is coming. And Fleming has the ball, has open room. He's going to score. And that's great for the Paradise Valley Trojans. They're going to get one more on that board. Fleming had a great game today. Fleming definitely one of the top players in the game. I think 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that kid is tough. I mean, coming off of that, I thought he couldn't walk.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes out and he's running and he looks.
Yeah,
the exact
first he
same.
had, I think in the same area, 2 touchdowns. First one was a deep pass, kind of corner route, and then that one right there, just a little catch, and he's quick. And then caught again, but something called. False start offense. It's going to move him back a little bit. But the score, 16-30.
Call it back on this 2-point conversion they're trying. Oh, trotting their kicker on the field. Emily.
Number 8, Emily Mayasika on to kick the extra point.
Lyasika.
And he got it. It's going to bring the score 17-30. 13-point game here. Cats are going to grab it, probably knee, and that will be the game. It's been a great game tonight. Great atmosphere, great weather. The train, the night train is just off in the distance. Got a nice little 30-minute drive home to go house sit. Long weekend, all types of stuff, you know. The vibes is great.
Yep. Looking like they want to come back. Need a couple miracles in the bag for that one. But
Yeah,
they're trying to.
onside here. Hans team is out this time. Pretty good onside.
And it's recovered.
Ball is definitely recovered.
Morales falls on it.
Just expect a knee here from Weber, and that'll be the end of it.
Yep, and great game. Again, stay tuned, everybody. We're going to talk about this game in a little bit here, and we will also send you down for some interviews. And the Bobcats in victory formation here. And one snap, and that'll be the game. And it is
That
over.
is it.
The Bobcats are gonna go 1-1 now. Taking the win here tonight at home, first home game of the season, 30-17. The time is ticking out of the clock and the players are shaking hands. Great game from both teams. You know, you can't really expect much from a team who's so underhanded and having so many players injured and no QB. It's just tough. And you know what? Shout out to them for trying so hard and, you know, really showing up here tonight. Paradise Valley gonna go to 0-2 now. Cienega gonna go to 1-1. Great game for Cienega. Evan Weber, player of the game. No doubt in my mind.
No
3
doubt.
touchdowns. Or is it? Yeah, 3.
three.
Yep.
Yep, 3.
3 touchdowns. Lots of yards passing. I'm sure it's over 100. Actually, I know it's
Decent
probably
amount of
close to
rushing
the
yards as
200.
well.
Yeah, probably close to 80 rushing yards or something like that. He had a rushing touchdown as well. I mean, he's just done it all. And now,
Singing the song.
Cienega High School in Vail showing up. Evan Weber, Manny Morales, James Kendrina, all types of players. Damian Ross, I mean, the team in general has just been outstanding. Ethan Billings even had a pick out there. Went and grabbed it. And, you know, it's just been a great game, man. Can't really ask for more. And I can't wait for next week. I'm not sure whose next week matchup is.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it might be Tucson High.
Tucson High. Come in to Bobcat TV for that because we will be here. Bobcat TV will 100% be at this Tucson High game. I mean, it is most likely one of the biggest games of the season. We have a rivalry there, but not really, but kinda. But just know it's gonna be a great game. Old wide receiver here, Jimmy Diaz, transferred to Tucson High. That's a little rivalry there. Lots of action. Tucson High, a great team. Cienega, a great team. It's gonna be a showdown, and it will be packed. So you guys gotta make sure to come here, and again, support Bobcat TV and Cienega football. And again, my name is Caden Obrenovic, and I'm here with
Damian Cooper.
and he was your color commentator, and I was your play-by-play tonight. And I can't wait to see you guys back here tonight, or sorry, not tonight, next week or the weeks upcoming. We will have these interviews coming shortly. Please stay tuned.
Hello, Bobcat TV. We're here with James Kadrina having an amazing comeback from last week's game. How was the energy coming out of the locker room this game?
The energy was great. I mean, like, we just took the energy from losing last week, honestly, and just we knew this was our redemption week, and it just built us up from last Friday all the way to here.
What do you guys feel like you guys changed during last game?
Our intensity, like especially during practice, we just hit way more. Like we were way more just like there. So we came out strong, and then we ended strong.
How do you feel about having scouts out here looking at you at today's game?
I'm gonna just compete every time, every game, and come out here and glorify God. So that's really all I can say.
And back to you, Bobcat TV.
Evan Weber,
What are your positions on the team?
starting quarterback and punter.
So I have a couple questions for you today. What do you think was the hardest part of the game?
The hardest part, it was just we came out and they stopped us on the first 3 drives. The hardest part was just getting that energy back and being able to come back and put up the points that we did tonight.
What did you change from last game?
This game I was more careful with the ball. I was making smarter decisions instead of trying to force things. I was just throwing it away or just running it when I could.
How do you think this game impacted you tonight?
This game really boosted my confidence as well as the team's, and I know that going 1-0 this week is really going to help us boost our confidence into next week for Tucson High.
If you could improve something for next game, what would it be?
I'd have to improve. I'd still have to say improving my decisions. I had 5 incompletions tonight. That's 5 too many. So next week we got to go perfect.
Yeah, you heard it straight from him. Same time next week against Cienega and Tucson High. Back to you.